and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right, Clark. 7 lead changes already.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Brooklyn. James comes in for George. So for Las Vegas, the drive by Wade. Banked in off the glass. Wade's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside. And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Here's Cousins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They got to get their defense in gear.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Here's Iguodala. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Brooklyn trailing. It's LeBron with the drive. He feeds it to Wade. Pass to Drexler. Puts up the baby hook.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. 9 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for McDaniels. He's perfect from the line this time. Westbrook drives in, and he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got his first points of the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Look over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes,
Mark.
yeah,
me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
James. And he gets it to go. So it's Las Vegas now. They lead by 1. It's deflected. Stolen by Noah.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game... Oh, how about that basketball,
Wasn't that
fan?
beautiful?
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stolen by Westbrook. It's stolen by Wade. Brooklyn with the ball. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Paul Millsap out there with Paul George. Then there's Howard. Then it's Wall. And it's Harden in the 2-guard. Howard dishes to Harden. From deep 3-point range. And here's Drexler outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. George has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Seeing Brooklyn unable to defend against Harden.
He's got 11 points and a steal.
Paul George, he's checked in for Clyde Drexler.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Las Vegas leading by 3. And Wade sends it back. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Tony Parker's checked in for Brooklyn. Stolen by Noah. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Howard with it. Guarded now by Durant. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Tipped away. The feet to LeBron. Lets it go from 11. And that one's good. And Brooklyn leads by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now, be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win. Back to you."
Parker passes to Durant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Paul Millsap picks one up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
It's Harden with the drive. Wall against Parker. From deep. The long distance three is buried. And that's 13 points for John Wall.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
Well, it gets harder and harder the deeper you go out there. So, I mean, he's got great touch from that kind of range. That's impressive. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just a tiny lead for him.
Yeah, but a chance to make it grow here.
Here's Parker. Lets it go from 14. And George, here we go. Excellent D there from George.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Passes it to Millsap. Here's Wall. Wall missing again.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
There's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
What a game for LeBron. He has 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
From deep Harden. And the shot is good.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Into Noah. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys. That's just tremendous. You love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside and handle himself in the paint area.
Here's George. Rejected by Millsap. Howard kicks to George. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. Wall, that's good.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Here's Noah. Unloads from 9.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And then George with the jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
George having a fantastic game. He has 12 points and 4 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
And here we go with Tony Parker. Kicks it to LeBron. Oh, foul on the dunk. A chance for 2 at the line.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
He's definitely the guy they want at the line in this situation. He loves these kinds of moments.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound. And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
Here comes Wall. Misses the 3. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And this one is far from over if they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
Tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
From downtown. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Both teams deciding to change it up. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Wade. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And that is a foolish mistake right there, guys.
You know, I don't think you can just have that happen. I mean, it's something that you just can't allow if you're going to play good basketball, if you're going to play winning basketball.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so it's Brooklyn with the